Well, some are calling it the biggest sporting event to ever hit New Zealand shores. That may be a little bit too far-fetched, but the possibility that Joseph Parker, our own heavyweight champion, Joseph Parker, will fight Andy Ruiz in Auckland for the vacant WBO heavyweight title. The question really, though, is the fact that Duco, the company that represents Joseph Parker, the fact that they've asked the government for a little bit of a handout here, a bit of a prop-up to make sure that this event, which is going to be turned around in, as I say, not very many weeks at all, very short time frame to put on an event of this magnitude. So should Lisa Scott, the government, be putting up some money to help our Joseph get the WBO title?
I like Joseph. He seems to like burgers. I like burgers. But should millions be given to a company who will make loads off this and then charge the fans to watch it? Is it fair?
We don't know if it's millions that they're asking for.
Should any money be given to them?
Well, the government's given money to, let's say, the America's Cup campaign before.
Yeah, Boxing America's Cup. Can't see too many parallels.
They won't be throwing punches on a catamaran.
Is it worth it, do you think? Is it a good investment of taxpayer money?
Well, it's interesting because Duco are coming in for a lot of criticism at the moment about this, and my argument for them would be the fact that, look, they're only asking the question of the Minister, Stephen Joyce, who has said, incidentally, and here's a quote from the Minister, there's a number of criteria for the fund. One of them would be, is this an event that would occur anyway? But there's a number of other criteria around the leverage opportunities for New Zealand, things like TV coverage, all those sorts of things. Do you think a fight of this magnitude may deliver in terms of some sort of return, in terms of world viewing numbers?
I honestly can't see it myself, but I keep wondering why the company keep holding the match hostage by saying that if the New Zealand government doesn't give them the money, they would have to go and take it offshore.
Maybe that's just the truth of the matter, that they're trying to turn around this event, maybe at Eden Park or somewhere like that.
What about here in Dunedin?
Well, how good would that venue be? Forsyth Bar Stadium? Would that not be the perfect venue?
Yeah, I could see it would be, but why couldn't we have it here?
One word: accommodation. We simply don't have the infrastructure to support an event of this magnitude. Look what happens when the All Blacks sell out. It's just a shambles. People are staying so far out of town, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, boxing fans could sleep in their caravans.
They could. Are you casting aspersions on
I'm
boxing
trying.
fans? Yeah, well, but look, so that remains good. For as far as I'm concerned, yeah, they're asking the government, is this possible? They're putting in an application. Really, at the end of the day, Stephen Joyce and crew can just say, look, I'm sorry, it doesn't meet the criteria. Thanks for asking, but it's not going to happen on this occasion. One thing I would like to see, if the government did put some money into it, I think a wonderful trade-off would be that the fight would be free to air. That would be absolute, like the America's Cup was. That would be a real win for sports fans, boxing fans in this country. I can't see Duco passing up the opportunity to sell $50 or $60 pay-per-views.
It does seem fair though, you're right.